Hello, my name is Abiola. I'm the creative director of the Africa Academy. And we are here today at the Foundation, Rest of the South. And it's been so much fun. So you can get to training you on how to knit. Are you going? Hello? Can you look at me? Chi, use your right hand to hold the longer part. Just so that you don't forget how you started. Do you understand? When you get this part, every other thing is hold the right hand. Then do like this. Watch me. Can you see what I'm doing? Into the next finger. And I'm dropping it. Chi, you're not looking at me. Look here. Look here. Focus. 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 I'll do that again. You know you're out here. Can you watch me? I'm rolling it into the back and dropping it. Can you do that? Let me see. You missed something. Don't leave this one. You're holding it like this. Don't leave your tongue. Just yet. Remember? Let me see. You don't go for that's fine. Go ahead. Let that go for. Let me see. So do the same thing for the next finger. Negotiate it round to the back here. Take your time. Don't need to rush it. So make sure it's on the same page. Push it down. Yes. Right when you have long fingers. Perfect. The next one. Good. And then to the very last one. Push it down. Are we all there? Are you there too? Perfect. The back of your finger should be like you have rings everywhere.
Stop it!
Yeah, so we all have orange rings, pink rings. Let me see your ring. Mine rings. Let me see yours. There's something going on here. I'm not sure. Let me see your palm. Your palm, what's in your palm should look like this. Let's start again. Using it. I'll help you with it.
Yeah, you think it's fine.
That's what I'm doing. I need to do that. That's what I'm Let me see. Well, doing well. Continue. You take my hand. It's in your palm to make it tight. Just release it. Okay, I'm coming.
Which one? Go on. You can have it. Keep your hands to yourself.
Close to them, not close to them.
Good morning. My name is Udeme Edet. We were trying to teach the children how to plant beans using a vase. So it's just a simple way of helping them learn farming, to be able to exercise this at home, planting little crops like corn, beans, although we emphasize more on the beans today. So, and we all saw the processes. They got the sand, the beans, the manure, using the tools available, and we have manure. So they all participated, and each child will be taking the beans home to continue watering it so that it can germinate. So it also helps a child to be able to plant a crop, watch it, and then be able to nurture it, like look at it as time goes on. Thank you. You are using manure for the soil to be fertile so that the beans can grow. Normally, if you plant it on a soil that has no manure, it still grows, but it doesn't really germinate.
Soda ash with this, which is the SLS. This is the sulfonic acid. This is the foam booster. This is the preservative for the soap. You guys can start again. It's not the kind of rice we eat. They just call it rice because it looks like rice.
Does it count?
They call it rice.
But it looks like sprinkles.
What's the spelling?
Looks like white sprinkles. I could just pick your face with it.
That's risky.
My name is Kaide Yusuf Junwo, and I'm 14 years old, and today I taught the Moyinoluwa students how to make liquid soap. There are different ingredients for making liquid soap, but the major ingredient is the nitrogen. That's the main ingredient for making soap. But when you go to where you buy your ingredients, they would have already measured it for you, so you don't really have to worry about that. For making the soap, you start by mixing the soda ash and the SLSC together. Then, while that is dissolving, you move on to the rice for that to dissolve. Then you move on to mixing the sulfonic acid and the texapor together. The texapor it's what helps to enhance the soap so that it can foam. Then, while those are still, you move on to the nitrogen. You dissolve the nitrogen in water. You don't mix it with anything. You just dissolve it alone. So when everything has dissolved, then you can start mixing everything together. You start by putting the nitrogen, the dissolved nitrogen, inside the mixture of the soda ash and the LCLSC together. Then you continue putting everything. But the last ingredient is the color. Because if you put the color first, you might get a little bit confused. If you don't have one ingredient, I don't think you won't get the result you want from the soap. You won't get the result you want from the soap. Because what people look for in soap is the quality, not really the quantity of soap you give them, it's the quality. It doesn't really matter because everything will still dissolve once you leave it overnight. And you still get your result, but you must have all the ingredients. Don't cheat your customers. If you are going into business with it, don't try to reduce the amount of the ingredient that you are using. Stay true to the normal amount so that people will patronize you very well. I actually learned it in school when I was in JS2 in home economics class. I just went home and I told my mom that I feel like learning it. So she brought the teacher in school that taught us to the house and she taught me how to make it. Then after some time, my mom was like, we can go into business with this. So when we started by using like these branca bottles we were giving in church as samples to the people, and they said they really liked the soap when they started using it. So and from there we continued, and for 2 years now they've been enjoying the soap. I actually find handwork very interesting because you can do so much with your hand. If you put your heart into what you are doing, if you are really interested in what you are doing, not because you are seeing other people do it, so you feel, I want to do it. If you are really interested in what you are doing, you are going to love it, and people will definitely patronize you for what you are doing.
Good morning, children. Good morning. Good morning, children. Good morning, auntie. Good morning, auntie. These are the farm animals. 5, 6, 7.
No, that's me.
Name the animals one after the other. What is this one? What's this?
Look up.
That is how you carry a rabbit.
That's the rabbit.
See, look at Auntie carrying a thing for me. This is how you carry a rabbit. Yeah, you carry it from here. A pig does not have a tail. Rats have tails, right? Very long, don't scratch me.
But they're always shedding hair.
Yes, they are, but it will scratch you. And if it scratches you and you drop it on the floor, you'll be in trouble. It will scratch you. So guinea pigs don't have tails, so they are different from rats, and their mouth area is also different from whiskers. My name is Temitola, and I'm having fun with farm animals here, and the kids are Dress Up Mess Up 2.0. So we have a couple of animals here that the children have been playing with. I'm going to introduce my furry friend here. This is Mr. Rabbit. Some people call it a bunny. But it's not Bugs Bunny in Cartoon Network. This one is a real one. It's the fluffiest animal we have here, actually. And rabbits are actually carried from their ears. Because if you try carrying them from any other parts of their body, their sharp nails will scratch. So some people think that the ears will hurt them, but not really, as long as you don't carry them for too long. That's Mr. Rabbit. And then we have 2 guinea pigs here. Guinea pigs are very violent, not violent, but they don't like to be carried really. And they can scratch. These ones are called hamsters also. See how this one wants to scratch me now. I'm just going to drop it so that it doesn't scratch me. This looks a lot calmer. So they look like rats, like the kids say, but stop. But they are not rats. Rats have long tails. These ones don't have tails. And their ears are bigger than the ears of a rat. Here we have a tortoise. I think the all those children's stories that they tell us that tortoises are slow, I don't believe it. They are not slow. If I put this tortoise on the floor now, it will run away and dig anywhere it can just hide itself in. And this, of course, is a chicken. According to the children, one child mentioned Thanksgiving. Chickens are not just for Thanksgiving, they're also farm animals, and people actually keep them as pets. This is a pigeon. I can't bring it out of his cage. But this is a pigeon. I can't bring it out of his cage just in case it flies away. So let's just let it relax where it is. And that over there is a goat. That goat is very violent. I am not going near it.
Tell me and the dog. Wait, give the dog. Let me take a picture.
Will you hold it, Mama?
Wait, now let me take a picture.
Who wants to try the guinea pig?
I'm gonna catch the chicken, yo. Let me carry the small one.
This one's will scratch you. Be careful. This one's will scratch you.
Stop it! Leave me!
I'll carry it.